Three strikes and you're out. I'm having a hard time getting this video started today. I think I need a little more energy. Um, no matter what you're trying to conquer or what challenge you're trying to take on in life, your physical health is going to determine what you can and cannot do by a long ways, long shot, in a big way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I have spent the most fascinating few weeks reading on the internet, and I'm so incredibly thankful that we have this information available to us on the internet. Everything you could want to know about anything pretty much is there. And so I have been reading mostly about herbs and different illnesses. I have had some significant health problems, which I make reference to, but I haven't made any public, shouldn't say public, I haven't made any open statements about exactly what it is because um, I'd rather not right now, rather not right now. But at any rate, I've done an amazing amount of reading and looking at YouTube and just come up with an incredible amount of information. I would like to really encourage you to spend some time if you have any health issue, whether it's something that they say they can cure or they say they can't cure. Generally speaking, there are quite a few illnesses that people have written off as being a death sentence. And then there's always stories of people who overcome. But there's a few diseases that they thought were uh, a lost cause that are now responding to some very simple treatments. So click around on the internet and do some reading and do some research. And the thing that I have found most fascinating is learning about herbs, because I think in probably the last 20, 25, 30 years, herbs have really come of age. I mean, you can read, there were several websites that I got on. Wikipedia was actually a very good one, that talk about the properties in the herbs and what kind of compounds they have in them and what the compounds do, and just an enormous amount of information. And even though, most of us are not savvy in scientific, well, I should speak for myself. I am not savvy when it comes to biological chemistry, all those kinds of things. I don't even know how they begin to make prescription drugs. I don't know where they would start to make a prescription drug. I don't have the slightest idea how they do those things. But I do understand the way a plant grows and that it can have properties. Plants have properties that affect our physical functions in an amazing number of ways. So I have drowned myself. I'm trying to make this not too boring. I have drowned myself in information and have found amazing answers. And I'm going to be doing some. I keep really good notes. I'm really good at that. I'm keeping notes of every herb that I'm taking, what time. I already know how much is in them, because it tells on the bottle. But just like V for apple cider vinegar tablets, and M for mangosteen, and H for raw honey, and G for garlic, and you get the picture. And have ordered some inexpensive, everything was inexpensive. I'm not endorsing anybody. I got mine from a well-known website that pretty much everything I've seen on there is between $2 and $9. And I'd rather spend the money on that. My doctor suggested a prescription that was going to run between $206 and $399 a month, and I was already spending $100 out of pocket and $500 on health insurance. So that's kind of personal stuff, but I'm becoming a converted believer in herbal medicine and the things that these plants can do. So it's just a little note of, what time is it here? That's not too bad, 4.5 minutes. Just a little note of encouragement for you today. If the road seems like it's got a dead end at the end of it and you can't see how you're going to get from here to there, just please don't give up hope. Keep searching. I have found what I think is going to be a total answer. Someday I'll tell the long story, but it ain't going to be anytime soon. It won't be anytime soon. But I think I have found the complete answer that will, in time, over the next 1.5 to 3 years, will restore my body to a state of good health. So click around. Look, you can look at the vitamin websites. You can look at Wikipedia. There are other herbal websites. You just can read some amazing things. Like I said, it pretty much has a list of all the things that this herb has traditionally been used for. And these are answers I've been looking for 7 years, the things that I found recently. I will go into detail down the road, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Please get a little savvy, and it would be really, really good to have some of these things in storage. My phone's ringing as well. God bless.